Damn it. Hey there, Teddy Rubskin here. Yeah. Whoa!
No one can ever take them down.
Hey there, Teddy Rubskin here. And today we're talking about, like forgotten 90s kid shows that were really fucking weird, you know? Like some of the strangest kid shows from the 90s that have been forgotten, right? Lost to the annals of history. Because nobody remembers these old fucking 90s kid shows. They were crazy, but the 90s were a crazy time for kid shows, because, you know, there were the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which were both wacky shows, and both were very successful, so there were a lot of shows that were kind of like that, right? And there was a lot of weird shit they did trying to imitate the success of Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers, you know? And, yeah.
Mutated miner prospecting for trouble with his jackhammer!
They were doing all kinds of crazy shit. And there was so much shit that they actually do a fucking top 10 of the strangest, forgotten, weird kid shows from the 90s. Yeah. Starting with number 10, Exo Squad. Yeah, Exo Squad. Nobody fucking remembers Exo Squad. Even though it was really fucking cool, you know? The cartoon was actually about, like, some kind of war between mankind and these weird blue alien guys, you know? I actually think the blue alien guys were, like, genetically enhanced, right? They were, like, super humanoid or something. And, yeah, but the toys were fucking crazy. Oh, yeah, they were giant fucking robot suits that you could put on, like, G.I. Joe size action figures. And they were really detailed and fucking complex. So, they were, of course, really fucking expensive. You know. So not everybody could afford getting some Exo Squad action figures. Because they were really expensive, you know. Yeah. But the vehicles and shit were really fucking cool. Lots of really cool details and, yeah, badass stuff. But nobody fucking remembers Exo Squad. Why not? They're fucking awesome. There was even a fucking Exo Squad game on the Sega Genesis. Yeah.
We are the Exo Squad.
It was cool. What? Why didn't anybody fucking remember Exo Squad? And you know another one that's fucking forgotten is number 9. Skeleton Warriors. Yeah. Skeleton Warriors, which was a cartoon show featuring, skeleton monster guys, right? And there was also a line of action figures for this one, too. Yeah. Awesome skeleton guy action figures. So fucking cool. And they had, like, skeleton-themed fucking weapons and vehicles and stuff. It's almost like a skeletonized version of He-Man, right? Like if Skeletor had taken over Eternia and turned everything into skulls and bones. Because everything is made out of skulls and bones. Even the hero guy has like a skull-themed armor, right? Everything's skulls. I think they live on the planet Skull Tron or something. I don't know. Everything's skulls in Skeleton Warriors. Hell fucking yeah.
We have achieved immortality!
That's why it's so fucking cool. Because it's like Skeletor and the skeleton armies from Army of Darkness. It's the Skeleton Warriors. What? They're warriors and the skeletons. What fucking more do you need? You know?
Skeleton Warriors, they're bad to the bone.
Yeah. And, you know, back in the 90s, there were also a lot of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers style fucking shows, right? Like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Big Bad Beetleborgs, Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, but the craziest one was number 8, the tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. Yeah, and this show was extra fucking cheap and crappy. Like, oh my god, it was so cheap and so fucking crappy. Because, I mean, a lot of those other shows use fucking footage from Japanese TV shows, right? kind of spliced them together with some American crap. But with tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills, it was all original content. Oh yeah. And these guys jumping around in the fucking tights, fighting monsters or some other shit, whatever the fuck's going on here. I don't know. It was really fucking wacky. Yeah, I mean, it was just a concept. But were they tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills? I mean, are they really from Beverly Hills? Because they're certainly not teenagers. And those aren't tattoos. What?
Then they transform into galactic sentinels.
But there's many crappy Mighty Morphin Power Rangers knockoffs in the 90s as there were. There was as many fucking knockoffs as the Ninja Turtles, right? You got the Ninja Turtles, you got the biker mice from Mars, you got the Street Sharks, which is just like the Turtles, except instead of turtles, they're sharks, right?
Now blast into action with the new Shark Cruiser with monster-biting power and action traction.
You remember the Cowboys from Moon Mesa? Yeah, they were cowboys, right? Cowboys that were literally cows, right? Cowboys wearing cowboy hats. They're cows, but they're riding horses, right? Cows riding horses? Does that even fucking make any sense? I mean, I guess they live in a world where everybody's cows. But, fuck, that's not even what we're talking about. No. What we're talking about is number 7, Bucky OHara. Yeah, Bucky OHara is actually the leader of the fucking anthropomorphic animal fucking shows from the 90s, you know. Because they got all kinds of animals. You know, Bucky OHara is the captain of a spaceship, and he's like a green rabbit, right? And in his crew, he's got a bunch of other weird anamorphic animals, like this guy who looks like fucking Daffy Duck, right? Except he's got an eye patch and 4 arms. And there's also like a gorilla guy, and there's like a 1-armed robot, and then there's a human, yeah, a little kid there, right, who looks like Macaulay Culkin with glasses, right? He's the one human, right, but he's just a little kid. Yeah. And then there's like an army of frogs, right? It's like the Empire from Star Wars, except if all the stormtroopers were frogs, right? Yeah, it's the Frog Empire. Yeah, and Bucky and his whole crew are trying to... It's basically like Star Wars, kind of crossed with Bugs Bunny. A little bit. You know, you got Bugs Bunny here, Daffy Duck, right? A gorilla guy. Army of fucking frogs. Whatever. It's a pretty cool show. But nobody ever talks about it, you know? You know, Bucky OHara was pretty good. Up there with the other fucking shows, but nobody fucking talks about it. Right?
Blinky, Bruce, we need that accelerator now!
Yeah, an army of frogs. Yeah, I think it was a cool fucking show. And there was a line of toys, too. Yeah, Bucky OHara toys. And the toys were actually pretty nice. But why has Bucky OHara been forgotten? Why nobody ever talk about it? You know? I don't know. But I mean, it was just because there were just so many of those fucking Ninja Turtles type shows and toys, you know? Because it kind of got lost in the shuffle. But you know what else is even weirder than that? Even weirder than that is number 6, Mummies Alive, which is a cartoon show about a super team of mummies. Yeah, mummies. Well, I guess the idea, fighting Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers, now we got mummies, right? A super team of super-powered mummies. I don't know, it's fucking weird. I mean, there was even a line of action figures for these mummy fucking toys. Superhero mummy guys. Mummy action figures. What? Yeah. Well, maybe the big influence on this fucking show was the gargoyles, right? Because with the gargoyles, they were statues that came to life. And they're kind of a super team of gargoyles. Maybe, what, a super team of mummies? Is that a good idea? I don't fucking know. It's fucking bizarre.
Mummies Alive! We're unwrapping for action, and you gotta be there. You haven't seen anything like it for 3,500 years. Weekdays right here on this station. Mummies Alive!
Weekdays at 7:30 on UPN 9.
Oh, but it gets even weirder than that, man. Even weirder than that. with number 5, the WMAC Fighters Ninja Challenge, which is a really fucking weird show that nobody fucking remembers. It is kind of like Mortal Kombat, right? Yeah, kind of like Mortal Kombat, the show. Like if it was actual, like a real competition, kind of like American Gladiators, except you're fighting ninjas. But not like American Ninja. American Ninja is a whole other thing. This show's like fucking Mortal Kombat. We're actually fighting guys with energy bars and shit. Yeah.
Fireclaw, he's way ahead on the power bar.
But then these other parts of the game, I mean show. Well, it's kind of like a game show, I guess. But, well, I mean, these other parts where these guys have to fight off like waves of ninjas, right? Yeah. Like ninjas just start jumping out and attacking them from all directions. You got to fight them off for a little while, right? There's a timer involved too. This show's wacky, but nobody fucking remembers this show. I thought this show was crazy. Why does nobody talk about it?
That was WMAC champion Herb Perez demonstrating the format of today's all-new, one-time-only Super Challenge.
What even crazier than that is number 4, Hammerman. Yeah, motherfucking Hammerman. Which is a superhero based on MC Hammer. Yeah. And MC Hammer actually hosts the fucking show, right? Like there's a live action portion at the beginning of the show where he comes on there and he's like, hey, what's up? I'm MC Hammer. Yeah. Right, and kind of intros the cartoon. It's kind of weird. But in the actual cartoon, MC Hammer's not the voice of MC Hammer. No. Somebody else is voicing the cartoon guy.
I don't know, Gramps. I'm not sure I got time for this superhero stuff.
And the cartoon guy, well, he actually becomes fucking magical when he puts on these magical talking shoes. Right, yeah. MC Hammer has magical talking shoes. And he puts them on, he becomes Hammerman. A superhero with weird kind of nondescript musical powers or something. I don't know. This show's kind of weird. It's got a weird kind of fucking animation style where the characters just kind of jump around, you know, kind of animated with fewer frames or some shit. You know? I don't know. It's not terrible, but it's weird that there's a show based on MC Hammer, right? MC Hammer Kids Show.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
But even weirder than that is number 3, the Mystic Knights of Terranog. Yeah, remember the Mystic Knights, which is, it's produced by the same guys that made Power Rangers, so it's kind of like that, but set in medieval times, right? So you got these guys who are like, you know, I don't know, but they transform into Mystic Knights. And like every other fucking Saban TV show, there's some weird transformation sequence where they morph, right? Oh, look, they're morphing into a night guy. And, yeah, this show's fucking weird. And it's fucking really bizarre and really poorly fucking produced, too. I mean, such bad production values. I mean, what's with this stupid fucking looking monster thing? I mean, why does he look so stupid? I mean, get it, it's like 90s computer animation, but does it have to look so fucking bad? I mean, what's with the night guy shooting lasers out of his sword? Why has he got to be holding his sword like it's his dick? Why has he got to be doing that? Why does his action sequence have to be so fucking awkward? Why is everything so fucking awkward? What?
All right, we did it.
Yeah, it's bad. It's fucking bizarre. And the Mystic Knights of Terranog, or whatever, kind of just reminds me of the Knights Who Say Knee, right? Man, the Knights Who Say Knee from the fucking Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yeah, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Not exactly the kind of image you want to be evoking when your fucking warrior show with knights, it looks this fucking bad. Because it's just fucking laughable, really. And it was. I actually used to watch the fucking Mystic Knights of Terranog whatever, and just laugh at how fucking weird and awkward it was. Yeah, but why doesn't anybody remember this fucking show? Why doesn't anybody remember the fucking Mystic Knights? You know? I mean, there was actually a line of toys with these guys too, right? Yeah, Mystic Knights action figures and stuff, right? You can have your own fucking weird, awkward fights at home. Right?
Summon their ally, Fire, the fire dragon of death. Taking wing, it unleashes its fireballs on the villainous creature. You can find what form your epic battle takes. You can join the quest of the Mystic Knight.
Yeah, but even weirder than that was number 2. The Brothers Grunt, right? Oh, yeah, you remember the fucking Brothers Grunt? Do you? Because it seems like these guys have been fucking forgotten, right? Or maybe nobody wants to fucking remember the fucking Brothers Grunt, which is this weird fucking brotherhood of, I don't know, these weird pale guys in the underwear that do nothing but grunt and make weird noises with their mouth. Like, they don't talk. They can't talk. They just grunt. Or whatever noises these guys are making. What the fuck is the point of this? They're part of some, you know, like, underground brotherhood or something, and like their brother, one of the brothers was like ran away and they're going after him or something. But I don't know. I mean, this is some weird fucking unwanted afterbirth of Ren and Stimpy and Beavis and Butthead. Both of those shows were really fucking successful in the 90s, but they were both weird and gross in a way they just didn't fucking understand, right? So somewhere they decided to greenlight the fucking Brothers Grunt, which I don't even know, what are these guys? Are they even human? Because they weren't born in the normal way. They were actually like weird little unborn babies that were found under a flap of skin on a giant fat guy. I don't know what the fuck's up with these guys, but maybe the Brothers Grunt would be better if fucking left unremembered, you know? But, yeah, the weirdest one, though, the number 1 weirdest, strangest, fucking forgotten 90s kid show, well, I gotta tell you the title. It's called Vampires, right? You ever heard of this thing, Vampires? And what do you think when I say vampires? You thinking vans plus vampires? Well, you would be right. That's right, that's exactly what it is. It's a show about fucking, well, basically vans and trucks that transform into giant vampires, right? Yeah, giant, like, sharp-teethed, fanged fucking vampires that bite other cars and drink their blood. We'll drink their fucking gasoline, right? Or as the show says, yes, they drink fuel to feed the fucking need for speed.
The vampires suck the gas from innocent cars to feed their need for speed and drain the planet of all its fuel.
Yeah, to feed their need for speed, they drink fucking gasoline. Well, really, car blood would be oil, wouldn't it? I mean, wouldn't car blood be oil? I don't know, gasoline would be like the food that the car drinks. Right, well, but I don't know, fuck, whatever, the crazy title, Vampires, which really they must have come up with that title first, right? They came up with a title, and then they're like, Vampires, you know, Vans that are vampires, and that's when everything else came along, right? Everything else is built on that stupid fucking title, right? And the whole show was like, about evil robot vampires, trucks that turn into fucking vampiric robotic what?
A vampire sucks the gas from other cars. They bite one, then another.
And the good guys are also fucking Transformers. Yeah, the good guys could also turn into fucking robot guys. Or something. With really fucking bad looking computer animation. Right? Oh my god. The computer animation is really weird looking, and I don't know, it's so fucking bizarre.
What are you talking about?
Look at us! We need gas just as much as they do.
Rev's right. We're vampires too.
It's so fucking bizarre. It's totally fucking forgotten. In fact, I didn't even know this thing fucking existed at all. You know, vampires is not something I saw on television back in the day. No, it's something I actually discovered while I was looking up fucking crazy fucking 90s kid shows. And I was like, what? Vampires? What the fuck is that? I never heard of that. Hey, have you guys fucking heard of that? Anybody out there? Did you guys fucking watch Vampires when it was new on TV? Are there Vampires toys? Because that would be cool. I think I want some Vampires toys. So there's a van that turns into a robot vampire. That's what I want. That I want that. Somebody make that happen if it doesn't already exist. Fucking crazy. I don't know. What do you guys fucking think? You know, write me a comment down below. And until fucking next time, keep it fucking real.
Mystic Knights of Tir and Og is an exciting story of adventure and magic. In the next half hour, we're going to take you behind the scenes of Mystic Knights. It's a great new series here on Fox Kids.
The Fox Kids!
Who dares challenge the great Ice Lord of Tamra?
Me, the Mystic Knight of Fire.
I hope you're feeling lucky.
So check this out. Anybody like graffiti?
No.
Why not?
It ruins it.
Because most people put it where they're not supposed to. Now, it can be good, but it's not right when you put it on other people's property.
Stop! Hammerman.
Now, that's the way the Hammer runs for the border.
I turned on my TV set and saw Hammer dancing for some goddamn popcorn chicken. That's a goddamn shame.
Now, we all know Hammer loves popcorn chicken. Well, right now, KFC is offering the Super Pack Combo.
For fucking popcorn chicken.
Oh! MC Hammer, where you been?
You can't touch this.
Lay's, America's favorite potato chip.
You're not supposed to touch this.
Stop!
Please, stop Hammer time.
MC Hammer?
Hammerman! Hammerman! Hammer! Hammerman! Hammer! Hammerman! Hammer! Hammerman! Hammer! Oh, yeah!
Hammer! Proper.
Hammerman! Hammerman! Hammer! Hammerman! Hammer! Hammerman! Hammer! Hammerman! Hammer! Oh, yeah!
Proper.
Hammerman! Hammerman! Hammer!
Please, stop Hammer time.